12 cents. That's what my own savings account earned in one whole year.
Wait, seriously? That's the whole return?
Yeah, not even enough for one coffee.
That's the whole problem. Today we're setting up an account that actually pays you to hold your money and walking through exactly how to buy your first Canadian ETF with it, start to finish. No experience needed.
No fees, no confusing forms. We show you every screen.
Wealthsimple Trade is a self-directed investing app. You pick what you buy, and trading costs $0 in commission every time, Canadian or US. One catch. If you buy a US stock that's priced in US dollars, Wealthsimple has to convert your Canadian dollars first, and that conversion costs 1.5%. XEQT trades in Canadian dollars, so buying it skips that fee entirely. Compare that to a bank brokerage charging $10 a trade, add to an ETF monthly, and those fees quietly eat your returns. Here, they don't exist. An ETF is one ticker holding a basket of companies. Instead of betting on one stock, you buy one ETF and instantly own a slice of hundreds, sometimes thousands of companies at once.
That's the part I like. One ETF. So I'm not betting on just one company.
Exactly. No account minimum either. You could open this with $20 and still get started today. Setting this up takes about 5 minutes. Download the app or go to wealthsimple.com and tap Get Started. You'll need 3 things ready: a Canadian address, your social insurance number, and a Canadian bank account you can link later to fund it.
Keep your SIN nearby. It makes the whole process faster.
Common question here. Do you need to be a citizen? No. You need to be a Canadian resident for tax purposes with a valid social insurance number. That covers permanent residents, and it covers a lot of people on a work or study permit too, depending on their situation. Actually, remember the coworker I mentioned before? She's on a work permit, no PR yet, and her TFSA's been running on autopilot with recurring buys for months.
That's a good example. Shows it actually works.
If you're not sure where you stand, worth double-checking your own situation, since it can depend on permit type. But for most people living and working here, it's more open than people expect. Next is identity verification. You'll take a photo of a government ID and a quick selfie. This is standard for any Canadian brokerage. It's how they confirm you are who you say you are, and it usually takes under 2 minutes.
Honestly, I was scared the first time. Handing my ID to an app I never used felt like a real risk.
That fear is completely normal. You are not alone.
I kept thinking, what if I mess this up? But nothing went wrong. It was actually simple.
It passes fast, too. Verification usually clears in minutes, and once it's done, that nervous part is behind you. After that, you'll pick your account type. For most beginners starting with ETFs, a TFSA is the move.
We picked TFSA today.
Good choice. Your growth inside it and any money you take out are completely tax-free, and you don't report a thing on your tax return come spring. You can always add an RRSP or an FHSA later, but for a first account focused on long-term ETF investing, a TFSA covers almost everyone watching this. Once your account is approved, you link your bank the same way you log into online banking. Wealthsimple partners with a secure connection, so you're never typing your account and transit numbers in by hand. Then, you set a deposit amount and send it over.
Money's usually ready to invest right away, though it takes a few days to fully settle.
And here's the part worth knowing. Right now, Wealthsimple pays new clients $25 just for depositing at least $100 within your first 30 days. If you're using our link in the description, that bonus lands automatically once your deposit clears, usually within about 24 hours.
That's free money to start investing. Nothing to lose there.
Now the actual investing part. Say you want a Canadian all-in-one ETF like XEQT. One fund that already holds thousands of stocks across the entire world inside a single ticker. You tap the search bar, type the symbol, and the price and chart pull up instantly. From there, you tap buy. And because Wealthsimple supports fractional shares, you don't need the full share price sitting in your account. Type in a dollar amount, say $50, and you'll own exactly $50 worth of that ETF, down to the decimal.
You don't need a lot to begin.
And because it's a Canadian-listed ETF bought inside a TFSA, there's no trading commission and no currency conversion fee eating into what you put in. Once you've bought it, you can set up a recurring buy, an amount that comes out weekly or monthly, so you don't have to log in and do it manually every time.
That's the part I actually use. Set it once and forget about it.
One thing beginners always ask before they deposit anything: is this actually safe? Wealthsimple is regulated by CIRO, the same regulator that oversees the big bank brokerages, and the investments in your account are protected up to $1 million through CIPF coverage if the firm itself were ever to fail. To be specific, that CIPF protection covers your investing account, your TFSA, and the ETFs inside it, up to $1 million per account category.
Good to know it's my ETFs covered, not just cash sitting there.
That protection is for the firm going under, not your ETF's value moving day to day. Markets still go up and down, that's normal. But your shares themselves are protected the same way anywhere else regulated in Canada. Now let's go back to that 12 cents from the start. That was sitting in a savings account earning next to nothing, which is exactly where a lot of people accidentally park their emergency fund. Wealthsimple also has a cash account, separate from your investing account, built for money you don't want invested, like an emergency fund you might need on short notice. And the cash account has its own protection too, separate from CIPF. It's covered by CDIC, the same deposit insurance on a regular bank account, up to $1 million through Wealthsimple's partner banks.
Makes sense. My investing and my cash are protected differently, but both are covered.
As a new client, the starting interest rate is 1.25% a year, calculated daily and paid to you monthly, with no minimum balance required to earn it. Picture $5,000 sitting there as your emergency fund. At 1.25%, that's about $62 a year, just for holding money you needed to keep safe anyway.
That's a real difference, and I'm not doing anything extra to get it.
That rate can go up too. If you set up a direct deposit of your paycheck into that account, Wealthsimple adds an extra 0.5% on top. That's actually why my own rate sits at 1.75% right now. It's not a special tier, it's just the direct deposit boost that anyone can turn on once they're ready. But even at the base 1.25% with no extra steps, that beats 15 cents on the same amount of money by a mile. Your emergency fund should still be working for you quietly while it waits for the day you actually need it. So to recap, no commission ETF trading, a 5-minute sign-up, a $25 bonus for a $100 deposit, recurring buys you can set and forget, and a cash account that actually pays you while your emergency fund waits.
Honestly, that's why I still use it after opening mine.
If you found this useful, hit like and subscribe. It genuinely helps this channel grow and reach more people just starting out. If you want a full breakdown of XEQT, we've got a whole video on that ETF on its own.
And if you want to organize your spending first, check out our Kakeibo video.
See you in the next one.